Hello, welcome. Are you ready for some celeb updates? Fasten your belts. Let's get right into it, because what we just learned changes everything. The official autopsy report is out, and guys, it is a masterpiece of evasion. They are calling Celeste's cause of death undetermined. Undetermined. After all these months, that's the best they can give us? That they just don't know? This isn't an answer. It's a cover-up in plain sight. And it's the most convenient thing that could have ever happened for David.
I say it so loud. In the back of my mind, you died. In the back of my mind, I killed you. So it's all in the mind because that's...
Think about it. Undetermined means no murder weapon is specified. Undetermined means they can't officially point a finger at a specific act. It creates just enough doubt for a high-priced legal team to build a fortress around. This report is a get-out-of-jail-free card in the making, and I am not being dramatic. I'm connecting the dots they don't want you to see. But here's what they did determine, and this is the part that makes my skin crawl. The report confirms there was no evidence of recent medical intervention or surgery. Now, let that sink in. Remember all those Discord messages we saw? The ones where Celeste confided in friends that she was pregnant? We talked about the timeline. She would have been visibly, undeniably pregnant by the time she disappeared.
It's not like from the wild girls, and I shocked when I find out first time when she ran away or missing.
And these images that we've looked at, they're from over a year ago. This is the first time she ran away.
The second time.
Oh, the second time she ran away.
Second time. After they bring her back, second time in March 19, I think.
So, where is the baby? There is no record of a birth. And now they're saying no evidence of surgery. What are they implying? That she was never pregnant? Or that something far, far darker happened that they can't or won't find evidence of? This directly connects to the state of her body. The report notes advanced decomposition consistent with prolonged exposure to high temperatures. Okay, so we have a body left in the front trunk of a Tesla, a black Tesla, sitting in the Los Angeles summer sun for weeks. David's Tesla, the same Tesla he just abandoned. He didn't report it stolen. He didn't go looking for it. He left it a block away from his rental with a dead body inside and walked away. The app on his phone would have been blowing up with notifications. Frunk access, battery levels, location pings. He knew. He had to know. And let's talk about that dent. The one the caller reported on August 26th. A large dent in the rear, but no mention of a smell. This is crucial. If the body was in the front trunk, the frunk, maybe the odor wasn't as detectable from the rear. But that dent, was it from a struggle? Did someone hit the car to create a distraction, to make it look like a simple hit-and-run abandonment? Or, and this is a theory that's been haunting me, does that dent have something to do with how she was positioned? We have to ask these questions because the authorities clearly aren't. It gets worse. With the cause of death undetermined, the focus shifts to how her body was found. And that's a fact. Someone placed Celeste's body in that frunk. That is an undeniable criminal act. So even if some fancy lawyer argues she died of natural causes, which is insane to even consider, the question remains, who was the person who discovered her body and instead of calling 911, decided to stuff her into a car and abandon her? There is only one person that points to. David.
Canada stuck here. Random bag search, so with nothing in our bags. So now we're currently either getting our bags and going home or going to a private jet where we can also go home. See you guys either in Houston or Detroit. She said go for it.
She's so gangster.
Send it.
So we're now doing a private jet for an obscene amount of money, but we're gonna do it for Cali. For you, Cali, we do anything. Te quiero mucho, mi hermana. Arriba, out.
Baby here, we are back with another David Prayers video. I know it's been a minute.
And what has he been doing while this undetermined verdict has been handed down? While Celeste's family is living a nightmare with no answers, he's not mourning. He's not screaming his innocence from the rooftops. He's laying low. His social media is a ghost town, but his gaming accounts, active. He's been spotted online, living his life in the digital world.
And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib.
While the real world he left behind is crumbling. If I were wrongfully accused of being involved in a person's death, I would be sick with grief and rage. I wouldn't be able to eat, let alone log on for a round of Fortnite.
Jesus too. Today I'm going to talk about imposter syndrome as a Christian, especially in my eyes, how I view it. Sometimes, especially me doing
Oh, so he speaks to Jesus? I don't believe it.
music and things like that, it kind of gets hard to kind of navigate the bridge between your faith and your flesh. And honestly, just being completely transparent, it gets a little shaky on the walk because there's so many different things going on, and we kind of can't get wrapped up in the ebbs and flows of everyday life, and we got to keep on depending on Jesus, especially in like now, like the world is crazy, like, the world crazy. But I just want to say, do not lose hope, do not lose your faith. We arrive on this earth with nothing. We spend our years chasing everything, and then we're going to die with nothing. So just make sure your spiritual hands are full before you leave this earth. Read that Bible, stay in that word, stay inspired.
His actions, or lack thereof, speak volumes. They paint a picture of a conscience that is completely, terrifyingly clear. The system is banking on us getting bored. They're banking on the undetermined cause of death, making this case too messy, too complicated for the public to follow. They want us to move on. But we see you, David. We see the abandoned car, the missing pregnancy, the conveniently timed social media silence, and the very inconveniently active gaming profiles. This autopsy report isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of the cover-up, and we are not going to let it stand. This is your sign to keep talking about this. Keep sharing the facts. The pressure is on, and it needs to stay on. I want to know what you think about this undetermined ruling in the comments below. Does this sound right to you? Or does this sound like the perfect escape hatch for a guilty man? Let me know, and I'll see you in a new one soon. Meanwhile, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel to get more updates like this. Bye, guys.